誕生咗啦！我都唔記得咗有呢隻嘢喺度。Hello，good morning。早晨啊，晚上好，下午好。我哋又估幾多個案呢？我估11，唔係應該估12喎。我哋12號生日，我估12。耶！冇錯。先 OK， 等我開返篇文章出嚟，等一陣啊！生日快樂！未到嗰一日呢，未到。14。哦，生日快樂！啱啱出咗世，喺後邊見到佢，跟住呢嚿嘢 ，OK。睇下聲音嗰個 BGM 會唔會太大聲，即係會蓋咗我嘅聲，咁我就較細聲啲，唔會 OK。背景好似多咗嘢，冇啊，同上一次嘅佈置一樣。我覺得呢個會係我嘅，如果將來有自己嘅工作室，我會咁樣佈置咯。我應該會，應該會多咗嗰隻嘢，可能係 OK。會擺喺上面，等一陣。
OK， 但係咁樣會唔會太細呢啲字？我諗下先。Window 係放大字幕係點樣放大？唔記得咗。個 shortcut 係咁樣，唔係。哦，no， 唔該晒你。OK， 撳錯咗掣。放大等陣，我研究下先。放大咗啦。咁樣大家容易睇啲。嘿，我貓屎。哎呀，好多啦。台住 Christmas 要咩 presents 呢？講起呢樣，其實屋企傳統，我哋係唔會點慶祝節日咯，唔會點慶祝，係啲咩特別日子我哋都唔會慶祝，即係聖誕節啊、復活節啊嗰啲都唔會點慶祝，所以更加唔好話生日，生日更加唔會慶祝。係中秋節係啊，但係就食月餅，我哋就唔係淨係中秋節先會食啦，有時其他日子都會食下。就冇話中秋節一定要食月餅，跟住端午節一定要食粽，係冇呢回事。所以我覺得我哋屋企好 chill，唔似其他，係啦，冇話特別會慶祝啲乜嘢。就係咁啦。咁今年聖誕節就收下我嘅聖誕禮物啦，收咗 donation 再買俾你自己。我再諗諗。哦，可以，我知道啦，我知道聖誕禮物係諗住可能買啲材料，然之後之前話過想試下整曲奇，朱古力曲奇，試下自己整。我記得好似試過自己整過甜品。係呢個牛奶布甸類似嘅嘢，我係其實係失敗咗嘅，因為我唔知可能係唔夠甜定乜嘢，總之係失敗咗嘅。唔記得咗喺邊度學，跟住係失敗咗。跟住自此之後，我就冇自己再整過啲咩甜品或者 嘢食，好難啊！都好叻㗎啦，所以我就覺得 baking 係難過煮餸咯。烹飪係難過煮餸啦。整甜品第一次通常都會失敗收場，就算我同一款甜品整4至5次都間唔中會失敗。唔緊要，就係要失敗先會失敗過幾次先會成功嘅，係。嘿嘿。有認真付出心意去整嘅，就算失敗都食得好開心。咁又係，如果整到成功的話就係啦。which 我有啲驚，我未整過啊。不過如果跟住食譜 recipe 去整嘅話應該係 OK 嘅，應該冇事嘅，係啦。好想試食，可能好難食。咩嚟？呢個係叫做 gogh 嘅遊戲，係一個掛機嘅遊戲。跟住間唔中可能工作台啊，或者係咯，通常工作台會多啲，跟住就會攞出嚟，跟住同大家傾下偈嘅時候就會攞出嚟當係直播背景，跟住我個人就唔使喐啦。嚟今日係睡前故事啊！我哋今日嚟讀呢個 Little Women 小婦人嘅故事啊。頭先講緊整乜嘢？講緊整曲奇，跟住我有一次整過呢個牛奶布甸，不過 fail 咗，好難食，好難食。我聖誕節打算送俾你，啱通完佢清澈嘅恒河水，多謝你喎。OK，先，因為呢，唔知點解佢下面呢嚿嘢冇反應，等一陣。得咗啦，出返嚟啦。要唔要讀之前要唔要飲返杯水 ？OK， 好，乾杯。 橙汁。安呢？搵到支狗，今日得4個安喎。你好似買緊6合彩咁樣，一個都唔中啊！我哋 OK，ready 啦！我已經準備好成支超大支水，因為今日應該會超需要醉水。西瓜冰正喎，但係我呢個時候如果飲凍嘢嘅話，唔係咁正。今日吹住大風，啱啱收工，而家搭長途巴士返屋企，辛苦啦，工作辛苦啦。係咯，咁好嘅。係啦 ，OK，就熄咗咗佢先。跟住 Chapter 1呢，佢有好多個 chapter， 你哋會明，所以可能讀後2至3個 chapter， 跟住今日就應該差不多啦。飲凍嘢會 M 痛，係啊，所以呢個就係點解我一路都唔飲凍嘢嘅原因。同埋熱飲好味好多嘅。背好痛，上次都係搭飛機嗰陣聽最後一篇熱，嗰次係上一次讀得麻麻地，因為先前冇查字典，跟住發現好多字都唔識讀。哇 ，OK， 好，頭先，應該冇字係。好似之前係直播，頭先直播之前我已經查過一次，應該記得點讀嘅。而且讀中文啊，多謝你嘅訂閱啊，演化，歡迎你。讀中文可能你未必識讀，但係讀英文就大家未必識聽。啱啊，好有道理啊。唔好話你唔好撳喉擒喎。OK， 好，我哋開始啦。Chapter 1 Playing Pilgrims。其實我唔知呢個係咩意思，我淨係查字典，查點樣讀啲字，我冇查佢哋咩意思，可能下次查埋。OK， Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents, grumbled Joe, lying on the rug. It's so dreadful to be poor, sighed Meg, looking down at her old dress. I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things, and other girls nothing at all, added little Amy with an injured sniff. We've got father and mother, and each other, said Beth contentedly from her corner. The four young faces on which the firelight shone brightened at the cheerful words, but darkened again as Joe said sadly, We haven't got father, and shall not have him for a long time. She didn't say perhaps never, but each silently added it, thinking of father far away where the fighting was. Nobody spoke for a minute. Then Meg said in an altered tone, You know the reason mother proposed not having any presents this Christmas was because it is going to be a hard winter for everyone. And she thinks we ought not to spend money for pleasure. When our men are suffering so in the army, we can't do much, but we can make our little sacrifices and ought to do it gladly. But I'm afraid I don't. And Meg shook her head as she thought regretfully of all the pretty things she wanted. But I don't think the little we should spend would do any good. We've each got $1, and the army wouldn't be much help by our giving that. I agree not to expect anything from mother or you, but I do want to buy Undine and Cintron for myself. I wanted it so long, said Joe, who was a bookworm. I plan to spend mine in new music, said Beth, with a little sigh, which no one heard but the heart brush and kettle holder. I shall get a nice box of Faber's drawing pencils. I really need them, said Amy decidedly. Mother didn't say anything about our money, and she won't wish us to give up everything. Let's each buy what we want and have a little fun. I'm sure we work hard enough to earn it, cried Joe, examining the heels of her shoes in a gentlemanly manner. I know I do, teaching those tiresome children nearly all day, and I'm longing to enjoy myself at home, began Meg in a complaining tone again. You don't have half such a hard time as I do, said Joe. How would you like to be shut up for hours with a nervous, fussy old lady who keeps you trotting, is never satisfied, and worries you till you're ready to fly out the window or cry? It's naughty to fret, but I do think washing dishes and keeping things tidy is the worst work in the world. It makes me cross, and my hands get so stiff, I can't practice well at all. And Beth looked at her rough hands with a sigh that anyone could hear that time. I don't believe any of you suffer as I do, cried Amy, for you don't have to go to school with impertinent girls who plague you if you don't know your lessons, and laugh at your dresses and label your father if he isn't rich, and insult you when your nose isn't nice. If you mean label, then I'll say so, not talk about labels, as if Papa was a pickle bottle, advised Joe, laughing. I know what I mean, and you needn't be strategical about it. It's proper to use good words and improve your vocabulary, returned Amy with dignity. Don't peek at one another, children. Don't you wish we had the money Papa lost when we were little, Joe? Dear me, how happy and good we'll be if we had no worries, said Meg, who could remember better times. You said the other day you thought we were a deal happier than the King children, for they were fighting and fretting all the time, in spite of their money. So I did, Beth. Well, I think we are. For though we do have to work, we make fun of ourselves, and are a pretty jolly set, as Joe would say. Joe does use such slang words, observed Amy with a reproving look at the long figure stretched on the rug. Joe immediately sat up, put her hands in her pockets, and began to whistle. Don't, Joe, it's so boyish. That's why I do it. I detest rude, unladylike girls. I hate affected, niminy-piminy chits. Birds in their little nest agree, sang Beth, the peacemaker, with such a funny face that both sharp voices softened to a laugh, and the pecking ended for that time. Really, girls, you are both to be blamed, said Meg, beginning to lecture in her elder sisterly fashion. You're old enough to leave off boyish tricks and to behave better, Josephine. It didn't matter so much when you were a little girl, but now you're so tall and turn up your hair. You should remember that you are a young lady. I'm not, and if turning up my hair makes me one, I'll wear it in 2 tails till I'm 20, cried Jo, pulling off her net and shaking down a chestnut mane. I hate to think I've got to grow up and be Miss March and wear long gowns and look as prim as a China Aster. It's bad enough to be a girl. Anyway, when I like boys' games and work and manners, I can't get over my disappointment in not being a boy. And it's worse than ever now, for I'm dying to go and fight with Papa, and I can only stay home and knit like a pocky old woman. And Jo shook the blue army sock till the needles rattled like castanets, and her ball bounded across the room. Poor Jo, it's too bad, but it can't be helped. So you must try to be contented with making your name boyish and playing brother to us girls, said Beth, stroking the rough head with a hand that all the dish-washing and dusting in the world could not make ungentle in its touch. As for you, Amy, continued Meg, you are altogether too particular and prim. Your airs are funny now, but you'll grow up an affected little goose if you don't take care. I like your nice manners and refined ways of speaking, and you don't try to be elegant, but your absurd words are as bad as Joe's slang. If Joe is a tomboy and Amy's a goose, what am I, please? Asked Beth, ready to share the lecture. You're a dear and nothing else, answered Meg warmly, and no one contradicted her, for the mouse was the pet of the family. As young readers like to know how people look, we'll take this moment to give them a little sketch of the 4 sisters who sat knitting away in the twilight, while the December snow fell quietly without, and the fire crackled cheerfully within. It was a comfortable room, though the carpet was faded and the furniture very plain, for a good picture or two hung on the walls. Books filled the recesses, chrysanthemums and Christmas roses bloomed in the windows, and a pleasant atmosphere of home peace pervaded it. Margaret, the eldest of the 4, was 16 and very pretty, being plump and fair, with large eyes, plenty of soft brown hair, a sweet mouth, and white hands, of which she was rather vain. 15-year-old Jo was very tall, thin and brown, and reminded one of a colt, but she never seemed to know what to do with her long limbs, which was very much in her way. She had a decided mouth, a comical nose, and sharp gray eyes, which appeared to see everything, and were by turns fierce, funny, or thoughtful. Her long, thick hair was her one beauty, but it was usually bundled into a net, to be out of her way. Round the shoulders had Joe, big hands and feet, a flyaway look to her clothes, and the uncomfortable appearance of a girl who was rapidly shooting up into a woman and didn't like it. Elizabeth, or Beth, as everyone called her, was a rosy, smooth-haired, bright-eyed girl of 13, with a shy manner and timid voice, and a peaceful expression which was seldom disturbed. Her father called her Little Miss Tranquility, and the name suited her excellently. She seemed to live in a happy world of her own, only venturing out to meet the few whom she trusted and loved. Amy, though the youngest, was the most important person, in her own opinion at least, a regular snow maiden with blue eyes and yellow hair curling on her shoulders, pale and slender, and always carrying herself like a young lady mindful of her manners. What the characters of the four sisters were we will leave to be found out. 飲啖水先。The clock struck 6, and having swept up the hearth, Beth put a pair of slippers down to warm. Somehow the sight of the old shoes had a good effect upon the girls. Her mother was coming, and everyone brightened to welcome her. Meg stopped lecturing and lighted the lamp. Amy got out of the easy chair without being asked, and Jo forgot how tired she was as she sat up to hold slippers nearer to the blaze. They are quite worn out. Marmee must have a new pair. I thought I'd get her some with my $1, said Beth. No, I shall, cried Amy. I'm the oldest, began Meg, but Jo cut in with a decided, I'm the man of the family now. Papa is away, and I shall provide the slippers. But he told me to take special care of Mother while he was gone. I'll tell you what we'll do, said Beth. Let's each get her something for Christmas, and not get anything for ourselves. That's like you, dear. What will we get? Exclaimed Jo. Everyone thought soberly for a minute. Then Meg announced, as if the idea was suggested by the sight of her own pretty hands, I shall give her a nice pair of gloves. Army shoes, best to be had, cried Jo. Some handkerchiefs, all hemmed, said Beth. I'll get a little bottle of cologne. She likes it, and it won't cost much, so I'll have some left to buy my pencils, added Amy. How will we give the things? Asked Matt. Put them on a table and bring her in and see her open the bundles. Don't you remember how we used to do on our birthdays? Answered Jo. I used to be so frightened when it was my turn to sit in the chair with the crown on, and see you all come marching round to give the presents. But the kiss. I liked the things and the kisses, but it was dreadful to have you sit looking at me while I opened the bundles, said Beth, who was toasting her face and bread for tea at the same time. Let Marmee think we are getting things for ourselves, and then surprise her. We must go shopping tomorrow afternoon, Meg. There's so much to do about the play for Christmas night, said Jo, marching up and down with her hands behind her back and her nose in the air. I don't mean to act any more after this time. I'm getting too old for such things, observed Meg, who was as much as a child as ever about dressing up frolics. You won't stop, I know, as long as you can trail around in a white gown with her hair down. and wear gold paper jewelry. You are the best actress we've got, and there'll be an end of everything if you quit the boards," said Joe. "We ought to rehearse tonight. Come here, Amy, and do the fainting scene, where you are as stiff as a poker in that." "I can't help it. I never saw anyone faint, and I don't choose to make myself all black and blue, tumbling flat as you do. If I can go down easily, I'll drop. If I can't, I shall fall into a chair and be graceful. I don't care if Hugo does come at me with a pistol," returned Amy, who was not gifted with a dramatic power, but was chosen because she was small enough to be borne out striking by the villain of the piece. "Do it this way. Clasp your hands so, and drag her across the room, crying frantically, 'Rodrigo, save me, save me!' And away went Joe, with a melodramatic scream which was truly thrilling. Amy followed, but she pulled her hands out stiffly before her, and jerked herself along as if she went by machinery, and her "ow" was more suggestive of pins being run into her than of fear and anguish. Joe gave a despairing groan, and Mag laughed outright, while Beth let her bread burn as she watched the fun with interest. "It's no use. Do the best you can when the time comes, and if the audience laughs, don't blame me. Come on, Mag." Then things went smoothly, for Don Pedro defied the world in a speech of 2 pages without a single break. Hagar the witch chanted an awful incantation over her kettleful of smearing toads with weird effect. Rodrigo rent his chains asunder manfully, and Hugo died in agonies of remorse and arsenic, with a wild "ha ha." "It's the best we've had yet," said Mag, as the dead villain sat up and rubbed his elbows. "I don't see how you can write and act such splendid things, Joe. You're a regular Shakespeare," exclaimed Beth, who firmly believed that her sisters were gifted with wonderful genius in all things. "Not quite," replied Joe modestly. "I don't think The Witch's Curse, an operatic tragedy, is rather a nice thing, but I'd like to try Macbeth, if we only had a trapdoor for Banquo. I always wanted to do the killing part." "Is that a dagger that I see before me?" muttered Joan, rolling her eyes and clutching at the air, as she had seen a famous tragedian do. "No, it's the toasting fork with Mother's shoe on it instead of the bread. Best stage struck," cried Meg, and the rehearsal ended in a general burst of laughter. "Glad to find you so merry, my girls," said a cheery voice at the door, and actors and audience turned to welcome a tall, motherly lady with a "can I help you" look about her which was truly delightful. She was not elegantly dressed, but a noble-looking woman, and the girls thought the grey cloak and unfashionable bonnet covered the most splendid mother in the world. "Well, dearies, how have you got on today? There was so much to do. Getting the boxes ready to go tomorrow, that I didn't come home to dinner. Has anyone called Beth? How's your cold, Mag? Joe, you look tired to death. Come and kiss me, baby." While making these maternal inquiries, Mistress March got her wet things off, put warm slippers on, and sitting down in the easy chair, drew Amy to her lap, preparing to enjoy the happiest hour of her busy day. The girls flew about, trying to make things comfortable, each in her own way. Mag arranged the tea table, Joe brought wood and set chairs, dropping, overturning, and clattering everything she touched. Beth trotted to and from between part of the kitchen, quiet and busy, while Amy gave directions to everyone, as she sat with her hands folded. As they gathered about the table, Mistress March said, with a particularly happy face, "I've got a treat for you after supper." A quick, bright smile went round like a streak of sunshine. Beth clapped her hands, regardlessly of the biscuit she held, and Jo tossed up her napkin, crying, "A ladder, a ladder! 3 cheers for father!" "Yes, a nice long ladder. He's well, and thinks he shall get through the cold season better than we feared. He sends all sorts of loving wishes for Christmas, and a special message to you girls," said Mistress March, patting her pocket as if she had got treasure there. "Hurry and get done. Don't stop to crack your little finger and simper over your plate, Amy," cried Jo, choking on her tea and dropping her bread. Butter sighed down on the carpet in her haste to get at the treat. Beth ate no more, but crept away to sit in her shadowy corner and brood over the delight to come, till the others were ready. "I think it was so splendid in Father to go as chaplain, when she was too old to be drafted, and not strong enough for a soldier," said Meg warmly. "Don't I wish I could go as a drummer, a Vivian, what's its name, or a nurse, so I could be near him and help him," exclaimed Jo with a groan. "It must be very disagreeable to sleep in a tent, and eat all sorts of bad-tasting things, and drink out of a tin mug," sighed Amy. "When will he come home, Marmee?" asked Beth, with a little quiver in her voice. "Not for many months, dear, unless he's sick. He'll stay and do his work faithfully, as long as he can, and we won't ask for him back a minute sooner than he can spare. Now, come and hear the letter." They all drew to the fire, Mother in the big chair with Beth at her feet, Meg and Amy perched on either arm of the chair, and Jo leaning on the back, where no one would see any sign of emotion if the letter should happen to be touching. Very few letters were written in those hard times that were not touching, especially those which Father sent home. In this one, little was said of the hardships endured, the dangers faced, or the homesickness conquered. It was a cheerful, hopeful letter, full of lively descriptions of camp life, marches, and military news, and only at the end did the writer's heart overflow with the fatherly love and longing for the little girls at home. "Give them all of my dear love and a kiss. Tell them I think of them by day, pray for them by night, and find my best comfort in their affection at all times. A year seems very long to wait before I see them, but remind them that while we wait we may all work, so that these hard days need not be wasted. I know they will remember all I said to them, that they will be loving children to you, will do their duty faithfully, fight their bosom enemies bravely, and conquer themselves so beautifully that when I come back to them I may be fonder and prouder than ever of my little women." Everybody sniffed when they came to that part. Jo wasn't ashamed of the great tear that dropped off the end of her nose, and Amy never minded the rumpling of her curls as she hid her face on her mother's shoulder and sobbed out, I'm a selfish girl who will truly try to be better, so he may be disappointed in me by and by. We all will, cried Meg. I think too much of my looks and hate to work, but won't anymore if I can help it. I'll try and be what he loves to call me, a little woman, and not be rough and wild, but do my duty here instead of wanting to be somewhere else, said Jo, thinking that keeping her temper at home was a much harder task than facing a rebel or two down south. Beth said nothing, but wiped away her tears with the blue army sock and began to knit with all her might, losing no time in doing the duty that lay nearest her, while she resolved in her quiet little soul to be all that Father hoped to find her when the year brought round the happy coming home. Mistress March broke the silence that followed Jo's words by saying in her cheery voice, "Do you remember how you used to play Pilgrim's Progress when you were little things? Nothing delighted you more than to have me tie me piece bags on your backs for burdens, give you hats and sticks and rolls of paper, and let you travel through the house from the cellar, which was the city of destruction, up to the housetop, where you had all the lovely things you could collect to make a celestial city. What fun it was, especially going by the lines, fighting Apollyon, and passing through the valley where the hobgoblins were," said Jo. "I liked the place where the bundles fell off and tumbled downstairs," said Meg. "I don't remember much about it, except that I was afraid of the cellar and the dark entry, and always liked the cake and milk we had up at the top. If I wasn't too old for such things, I'd rather like to play it over again," said Amy, who began to talk of renouncing childish things at the mature age of 12. "We never are too old for this, my dear, because it is a play we are playing all the time in one way or another. Our burdens are here, our road is before us, and the longing for goodness and happiness is the guide that leads us through many troubles and mistakes to the peace which is the true celestial city. Now, my little pilgrims, suppose you begin again, not in play, but in earnest, and see how far on you can get before Father comes home." "Really, Mother? Where are our bundles?" asked Amy, who was a very literal young lady. "Each of you told what your burden was just now, except Beth. I rather think she hasn't got any," said her mother. "Yes, I have. Mine is dishes and dusters, and envying girls with nice pianos and being afraid of people." Beth's bundle was such a funny one that everybody wanted to laugh, but nobody did, for it would have hurt her feelings very much. "Let us do it," said Meg thoughtfully. "It is only another name for trying to be good, and the story may help us. For though we do want to be good, it's hard work and we forget and don't do our best. We were in the slough of despond tonight, and Mother came and pulled us out as help did in the book. We ought to have our roll of directions, like Christians. What shall we do about that?" asked Jo, delighted with the fancy which lent a little romance to the very dull task of doing her duty. "Look under your pillows Christmas morning, and you'll find your guidebook," replied Mrs. March. OK， 喺度停一停，飲啖水。 早晨啊 ，Edward。Hello， 羅健，係 free 啲飛啦，算係啦。OK。戴呢件衫先。為咗錄英文好通順好流利，而且仲咁嘅比中文多種咗啲，因為唔知中文反而讀得甩咳咳，唔知點解，我都唔知，尤其是嗰下哈哈。clip 低正話 no 冇 clip 唔好 no 死啦！如果真係真係有人 clip 低嘅話，唔係大家所諗嘅咁㗎。係佢叫我講㗎，係因為你喺英國用少咗中文，可能講得半個鐘好啦，我都講有啲攰。以前小學嘅時候練朗誦就係咁樣練㗎啦，爆嗰啲秘密。係以前練朗誦就係咁樣練㗎啦，係咁練，係咁讀嗰篇嘢講咗唔知20幾次。就係朗誦嘅時候咪有篇嘢，跟住唔係朗誦我都唔記得咗有冇攞獎，可能有參與獎咯，安慰獎我唔記得啦，好耐，係好細個嘅時候。跟住因為朗誦嘅時候你要點講呢？語氣比起好似而家讀故事書咁樣更加突出，更加激烈。大家 search 下 YouTube 人哋嘅朗誦係點樣，就知道我講咩啦。係啦。唔識讀，總之係有高高低低，係啦，就冇而家讀得咁平淡。哎呀，係呢，仲要帶有感情，好似唱歌咁樣。做戲要演戲，抑揚頓挫。OK 又識咗新中文字啦，四字詞。我覺得要搵一日呢，直播嚟同大家一齊學中文四字成語。睇得明，但係唔識讀，一係就 識得讀，但係唔知係咩意思。真係中文仲難過英文。我睇下仲有幾耐？哦，仲多少少咋？仲多少少，跟住就到 Chapter 2。Chapter 2留返下次。耶！好啦。OK， 讀埋呢一 part 就呢一部分就完啦。OK， 頭先錄到呢度。They talked over the new plan while old Hannah cleared the table. Then out came the 4 little work baskets, and the needles flew as the girls made sheets for Aunt March. It was uninteresting sewing, but tonight no one grumbled. They adopted Joe's plan of dividing the long seams into 4 parts and calling the quarters Europe, Asia, Africa, and America, and in that way got on capitally, especially when they talked about the different countries as they stitched their way through them. At 9, they stopped work and sang, as usual before they went to bed. No one but Beth could get much music out of the old piano, but she had a way of softly touching the yellow keys and making a pleasant accompaniment to the simple songs they sang. Mag had a voice like a flute, and she and her mother led the little choir. Amy chirped like a cricket, and Jo wandered through the airs at her own sweet will, always coming out at the wrong place, with a croak or a quaver that spoiled the most pensive tone. They had always done this from the time they was lisp. Crinkle, crinkle, little tar. I'm a little twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. And it had become a household custom, for the mother was a born singer. The first sound in the morning was her voice as she went about the house singing like a lark, and the last sound at night was the same cheering sound, for the girls never grew too old for that familiar lullaby. Dun dun dun. Okay. Chapter 2 Merry Christmas 就留返下次啦。發現真係有啲辛苦。如果一次過讀晒，又或者可能我哋唞一陣，跟住一陣再繼續讀。我睇下有幾長先。都幾長下喎。係啊，留返下次啦。OK， 咁我哋唞下先。OK， 跟住就熄咗佢先。咁我哋就傾下偈啦。部琴彈慣咗啲味，彈慣咗啲啲。耶！ 趁而家探埋龍貓，好似之前彈過，其實，嘿嘿嘿，係啦，好似以前彈過，不過唔記得啦。我嗰陣時都唔知道嗰首係龍貓嘅歌，係我鋼琴老師佢話啊，你試下彈下呢首啦，跟住啊幾好聽喎。跟住到唔知幾時之後，先發現原來係龍貓嘅歌，因為冇睇過，嘻嘻。咁可以趁而家，畫下委託先。太夠啦，變工作台先。畫布啲嘅委託。好，可以揾一輯叫做《龍貓》嘅插畫，好好笑。龍貓咁得意，可惜冇披袍。哦，唔緊要啦。其實我有啲想問下其他實況主係點樣整嗰個道呢咧？係咪用 PayMe 定係乜嘢？唔清楚啊。唔緊要啦，遲啲先再研究。一般都係 PayMe 啊，但係整唔到啊，因為我轉咗電話號碼，跟住佢就唔俾我整，佢話要用香港嘅電話號碼，唔俾英國，好麻煩啊！或者話可以接受面交現金。哦，唔緊要，唔緊要。啊，話說，可以 update 返上次講過嘅委託事件。我之後去咗 Twitter 嗰度 DM 嗰位畫師啦，然之後佢覆返我啦，佢終於覆返我啦。佢係真係冇留意到 email， 就唔係係佢純粹係真係睇唔到我個郵件，係啦。所以先拖咗咁耐，係佢應承咗應該今個係9月，我以為今個月仲係8月，9月今個月中左右咧就會交到貨，順住先啦，係啊，順住先啦。因為如果唔係都冇辦法。係咯，我估可能真係會唔會係我 send 咗太多次，跟住佢變咗我個 email 去咗個 spam email 嗰度，即係個叫咩？係啦，spam email 嗰度，所以佢睇唔到咧，唔知呢。應該唔會吧，好奇怪呢。 係咯，再觀察下先啦。因為都拖咗好耐啦。成語不勝其煩，唔係不厭其煩咩？不勝其煩係咩意思？嚟學中文成語時間，不勝其煩，好似差唔多意思。OK， 阿詩怕咗你成日搵佢。但係我唔係好成日搵佢喎，我係之後 send 多2個 email 俾佢，逐步仲要呢2個 email 都相距隔咗好耐喎。不厭其煩係佢好有耐性。係喎，即係不勝其煩係不厭其煩嘅反義詞。覆一覆 message 先得一陣。OK， 我間房而家先嚟壞冷氣。Oh no！ 唔緊要，我同你一齊熱。雖然其實而家唔係好熱，不過因為呢邊係冇冷氣呢樣嘢，係冇冷氣㗎。你會唔會有風扇呢？因為而家嗰個有邊度？有好多大大小小嘅風扇。 翻嚟啦，斷咗頭先。哇！喂！拎咗差唔多10分鐘，係點解呢？係咪我部電腦真係就嚟唔得啦？冇理由噶噃。
係網絡唔得定電腦唔得？
網絡其實就 OK 嘅，因為如果網絡唔得嘅話，咁我唔單止係電腦，例如我其他電子器材，即係手機嗰啲，
一係拎去整下。
手機嗰啲佢都連線到，咁應該就唔關網絡事。所以就唔太清楚啦。但每次都係電腦佢個 WiFi 會自己停咗啦，唔知點解。
要部電飛去英國幫你整。
辛苦你咯喎，那英國太遠啦。OK， 哇，沒事。
我飛咗去英國唔返嚟加啦笑。不過都好彩講故仔嗰陣時冇斷。
係啊，好彩咋，真係唔係好知點解喎。
我都係咁話笑，
奇怪。
奇怪怪，醜怪怪。
OK。咁就傾住偈先，我就畫下委託先。
佢已經好叻仔，引導講完故仔先嚟段。
已經好叻。哎呀，點解又有垃圾問題？
摸部電腦啦。
因為我哋嗰個叫咩呢？垃圾桶啊！出面嗰個大垃圾桶呢？我哋得一個，跟住係一定唔夠嘅。然之後佢而家唔知係咪轉咗 policy， 應該而家呢邊佢係隔3個禮拜先收一次垃圾，死得未？
3個星期真係好誇張。
係啊，睇下先，我 check 真啲，係咪真係3個禮拜？我記得我睇
入啲如果係細細地氣，衝入
係
廁所得唔得？水果盒之類。
Black beans will be collected once every 3 weeks。哦，唔係，係5月，下年嘅5月就會開始就係啦。5月開始就會3個禮拜先收一次垃圾。有啲如果係細細啲衝入
到時你都未必
廁所，
係度住呢笑，啱啱到頭暈。
係咯，咁都應該冇事嘅。但係一個垃圾桶就一定唔得咯。啱轉到暈，
安安，
抱歉啊。A 好啊，馬卡、巴卡、安安，你好。飲啖水先。
攞個隔離街掉垃圾。
攞過去隔離街唔係咁好，唔係咁好嘅。即係我哋個垃圾桶枯咗，就去隔離鄰舍啲垃圾桶度掉，唔係咁好嘅。
隔離街又拎去台主屋企 wing 點算笑？
係咯，
拎去隔
同埋
離屋門口。
佢好衰㗎，佢即係街邊嗰啲大啲嘅垃圾桶，即係可能你行過街嘅時候就掉垃圾嗰啲垃圾桶，佢唔俾你掉家居垃圾落去，所以唔可以借啲話啊屋企個垃圾桶滿咗就掉去嗰度，係唔得。佢貼住寫住話禁
要去警
止
署門口。
嚴禁咁樣掉，掉去警署門口。所以真係我唔係好明佢個政策，係話係想減少，為咗減少啲人抌垃圾，但係我覺得冇乜用咯，咁樣冇乜用，啲人都係會照抌相同份量嘅垃圾，你控制唔係太控制到啊。睇下先，
制止啲人抌垃圾，將啲抌垃圾嘅人當垃圾抌咗佢咪得咯。我嗰陣好似係逐少拎啲垃圾返學校 wing。
逐少拎啲垃圾返學校掉，但係好遠呢學校。 要行慢慢趌過去，行返去學校掉會唔會太辛苦？
將部電用完即棄再執返循環再用。
循環再用。
I mean 返學嗰陣順便拎埋草，不過對台主的確唔太方便呢。
哦，
去啲垃圾放上網，別走佢。
上網必走。
用完即棄又循環再用草，每一次出街都攞一件去掉，出多幾次街。
借啲意出街行多啲路，當做運動。OK， 去曳曳嘅，好曳曳嘅。
早晨，你梗係直播嘅時候冇買一包乖乖放喺電腦度。
早晨啊，炸饅頭啊！
開學啦！
係啊，開學啦！我未開學，但係準備開學。
喊出嚟！今日返工一班細路阻住我放工，又係啲細路阻住我。
好黐你。用錯咗筆。
菲娜對於動作遊戲擅唔擅長？
動作遊戲啊，不太擅長。唯一嘅動作遊戲就係愛麗絲，上次愛麗絲嗰隻咯，跟住冇啦。
咁九叔你唔通佢？
通佢。
太多人煩到我會一擊迅殺路人。見尋日台主玩撇，已經知台主玩動作 game 麻麻地笑。
係喎，pick 都算係動作 game。係喎，真係麻麻地。
過幾日會出咗萬眾期待的 Hollow Knight Silk Song。
哦，Hollow Knight，應該未必未必玩啊。我睇你玩過 Ender Lily 啦。
你隻遊戲搞到其他 game 都要讓路，
搞到其他 game 都要讓路。
一億信通佢。
I see。
我都玩過一陣，但係都好難玩，要好有根性先玩得到。
好有根性先玩到啊！
恐動我唔掂，我連第一代都玩唔掂。
OK， 又返嚟啦。唉，好灰啊！好灰啊！我諗緊係咪因為間屋太多人用緊 WiFi 嘅關係呢？忘記忘記唔到啊！呢個僭越咗我嘅日常生活。每一日都要面對佢呢個煩惱，呢個不愉快，唉。至少覺得今晚睇你台真係令我忘記工作上嘅不愉快同煩惱先。咁就好啦。飛機好返啲啦，終於。耶！飲返杯水。痛到反白眼 ，Oh no！ 係啊，飲多啲水。受硬乜不受軟啊！睇嚟我要出動我嘅秘密武器啦。Secret weapon， 我覺得如果想下飛之後，都係應該要下火，因為生飛之係因為食得 熱氣嘢太多先會生痱滋，或者咬親個嘴先生痱滋，所以可能係咯，應該係關下火同埋睇下有冇方法飲多啲水啦，叫得清淡啲，同埋排便排便啦，盡量去一去毒咁樣啦。亮出武器。係啦，食多啲菜同埋水果。粗鹽乸死你喎！飲多啲芹菜汁。食唔食到爆谷？應該食到嘅。我 feel 到佢差唔多好返啦。至少我而家講緊嘢時候，佢冇痛咯。我之前幾日講，即係好似而家咁講緊嘢，佢隻牙掂到掂到粒痱滋，跟住痛死我。但係而家就冇啦，而家冇痛。好熱血，要俾佢知邊個先係生氣嘅主人。係啦，撒鹽，知驚未？一齊教識痱滋咩係幾啦？做返50下掌上壓先。我做50下掌上壓，唔好俾佢停。幫佢數埋1、2、1、2。哎呀，記得有集愛紳士家庭入面男主角好似話要養啲痱滋。哎呀，順暢返啊！覺得養痱滋咁乜嘢？同痱滋只有一個可以生存到。呀，祝你出院，太好啦！我哋期待你返嚟啊！祝你出院啦！見到痱滋一粒變2粒，好開心。然後2粒痱滋好返之後就好失落。嗱你 有人情味同愛嘅角色呢？點解唔好消失嗰啲啊？我冇消失，放心。飛同埋飛之個飛好似唔係呢個飛喎，點解係用咗一個飛嘅？應啱嘅飛之係合二為一嘅。扮晒，我哋呢個台就係咁。網絡出現問題，冇事，不嬲都係咁噶啦。有好痛，飲多啲水，飲多啲水，同埋唔好講咁多嘢，由佢自己好啦。係啊，係咁。飲涼茶啊，嗰啲下火嘅嘢，同埋食多啲生果。點解係咁？點解大家都係用呢個飛嘅？飛之個飛唔係呢個飛喎。係咯，好驚啦啊！何？飛子同我睇住嚟，打得多啲選字嘅肌肉記憶。哦。但係我同飛之一啲都唔 friend 嘅，雖然係同音字，但係我同佢一啲都唔 friend 嘅。我哋敵人，唔好以為同一個字，好住。唔好意思，同唔到你做朋友啦。其實打開速成，不過見可能知夠想用開，就跟住用。哦，因為係拼音，拼音都有可能用咗同一個飛。我同飛之兩個只能會一個，打敗佢。呢個大膽講句係特登用個飛字，因為飛字不常用，難打啲啲。飛係咯，飛字好似睇先拼音個飛字啊，拼音個飛字飛 唔係喎，拼音嘅飛就係第一個，唔知呢。菲娜都好易打。Rena 有冇舊同學已經投入社會工作？我諗應該有吧，但我冇特別留意。佢哋各有個呢個係咯，佢哋個個都向住唔同方向進發。我冇乜特別留意，啱啱食到鹹嘢，突然覺得唔可以同飛機共處。應該食辣嘢就會痛啲咯，或者食啲脆嘅嘢就會好辣。好似有啲同學朋友已經有搞小本生意，揾緊錢，不嬲都有嘅。有啲就係啦，好，佢哋大家做嘅嘢都好唔同。我講唔到，即係一次過唔可以將佢哋歸類喺一齊。大家做嘅嘢都好唔同。有飛機食酸嘢先攞命，係啊！我如果食仲食辣嘢，辣死你啊！跟住生飛機呢個時候喺度食橙，痛到咧，唔好食啲唔會逼啲汁出嚟嘅水果咯。好笑啊呢句！唉，係但係感覺好似水果係咪水果都會一定會逼啲汁出嚟，所以好難啊！香蕉啦，香蕉，或者諗下先。蘋果蘋果冇乜嘅，但係蘋果比較硬身啲，有啲難咬。係個香蕉。 以為食平穩冇事，然後屋企人落酸梅粉。Oh no！以前會落喺西瓜上面，我都未試過。酸梅粉食完命仔都冇。話甜又唔係，酸又唔似。肉桂粉我都未試過肉桂粉，我咁鍾意食。Lena 喺英國有冇見過或試過一啲好有趣嘅菜式或者食嘢方法？諗下先。咁又好似冇啊。係好似冇，因為我都唔出街食嘢，所以未食過。感覺上好似麥當勞嗰啲粉加上去嘅感覺。英式 tea time，我都有啲想試下。搭飛機嘅時候食一啖好鬼醒神。佢將甜品放喺個好多層嘅凳上面嗰種。英式嘅 high tea， 佢有一個叫嗰種茶叫咩呢？英式有一種茶，我想試下，但我覺得應該睇下先。上網 search 下，不太記得。喺嗰個女演員叫咩名？叫 Anya Taylor-Joy， 佢喺Vogue 嗰條片嗰度，一邊 high tea 啦，跟住一邊答緊關於英國嘅問題。我睇嗰個 interview 好有趣。Take some tea with Ted 啦，呢個係啊，揾返嗰個叫咩名呢？叫做Builder's Tea， 係 strong tea 嘅一種，有糖同埋奶，咁同一般嘅茶有咩分別呢？睇下先 ，Google 下 strong tea。唔係，應該係叫 Builder's Tea。即係 Black Tea， 係 Breakfast Tea。I see。佢係佢就 Builder's Tea， 呢個台主讀嘅小婦人入面，好似有個角色都好高雅。係啊，嗰個係咪喺佢哋幾個女仔入面最大嗰個姐姐？好 elegant 啊！飲完會 strong 啲係咪？聽到開心得滯，突然諗起聽日要交暑期功課，但係一份都未做過嘅我。Oh no！ 係咪要做 deadline fighter？ 即係臨尾嗰一刻先嚟衝刺。依家作業中如果有讀書報告要寫，正話個台主就讀咗一個 chapter， 快啲寫。估唔到呢個故事台都有起作用喎。OK 喎。我都暫時起咗個初稿啦，應該真係好似奶茶。一陣 send 俾你，睇下有冇問題。奶茶好飲，但係唔係珍珠奶茶。珍珠奶茶同奶茶就好唔同啦。奶茶要去嗰啲茶餐廳先試到嗰個最傳統嘅口味。講返個龜兔賽跑嘅故事俾渣馬頭聽。英文功課唔知點算。英文功課係做咩㗎？係就去茶記先正。超傳統嘅奶茶，港式奶茶。Film review， 我哋我哋過去有睇好多戲喎，好多電影喎，可以睇返 playback。跟住揀其中一出電影睇，咁睇下會唔會幫到你。上次嘅狐狸先生都可以啊。珍珠奶茶嚟講，細佬我唔明點解啲 friend 咁鍾意飲。珍珠奶茶麻麻地，因為我唔鍾意嗰啲珍珠。每次如果有 friend 拉我去飲，我一定要走晒啲珍珠，變咗純奶茶。Wow Robot 都係啊，好好睇㗎。正奶茶先正，係熱朱古力。睇先，人返嚟啦。有同伴啊！用燒仙草或愛玉代替珍珠都不錯，未聽過。呢兩個名我都未聽過。咁台主鍾唔鍾意飲朱古力牛奶？OK 啦，但係好少飲。 上堂前飲勁開心。哦，熱朱古力，大家知唔知係去邊度飲先正？去麥當勞入面嘅熱朱古力好好飲，仲有熱飲。每次月事嚟之前，跟住喺嗰度嗌杯熱朱古力，超正。或者冬天嘅時候，係啊，好甜，但係真係好好飲。簪花牌有隻即沖棉花糖朱古力，但係都唔錯。啲棉花糖融入朱古力入面，好香。棉花糖加埋啲朱古力入去，冇辦法，返學都趕，嚟唔切買。朱古力再加棉花糖入去，甜到漏啊！呢個真係甜到漏啊！好啦，好好休息啦，啱啱出院，好好休息，晚安啦，辛苦晒。睇住佢哋溶晒，唔知點解細個嘅我會覺得好唔捨得，咁可愛，佢哋係咪有 M 記工傷？冇啊！我淨係鍾意 M 記嘅熱朱古力嘅啫，其他都麻麻地嘅。辛苦啦！棉花糖朱古力太邪惡，係啦。橙汁，橙汁就一般一般啦。講起棉花糖朱古力，一定要，雖然未試過，我好想試，就係唔知好耐之前啊，好興嗰隻網上嗰個棉花糖朱古力多士定係乜嘢？即係佢好簡單，就係將多士啦擺喺最底，跟住你可以落呢個金沙，碎咗嘅金沙，跟住鋪落去，好似漿糊咁樣，然之後加啲朱古力醬喺面咧，跟住黐啲棉花糖落去，跟住攞去焗，跟住焗到個棉花糖變金黃色就差唔多啦，就超好味。好邪惡啊！但我未食過，我淨係見到有片，見到人哋咁樣整，見到流晒口水。又或者用呢個咩雪糕，雲呢拿雪糕代替呢個棉花糖劈落去，好邪惡啊！買多士，阿公教我多士搽牛油，然後落砂糖，勁正。 帶住返嚟可以試下西遊西，有巧克力棉花糖後切多士，或者多士樂煉奶都好正。多士樂煉奶，好想食，好掛住嗰隻味。真係吊起我條人，奶油厚多士。預祝出年暑假多返香港食下嘢，充電啦！希望可以啦。聽日去食返件夾餅多花生醬先。羨慕。西多士都好正，但係好肥，好肥。係呢。以前我返工嗰陣，有時會特登辦公做嘢，做到2點幾，就係為咗食下午茶西多士。好幸福呢，食到好嘢。糖漿啊！講起糖漿，大家會唔會飲凍檸茶嗰啲？通常大家會唔會凍檸茶走甜，或者要少甜，或者要多糖嘅？大家係邊一派呢？凍檸水多啲。就係鍾意糖漿嘅味。年紀大多數會飲熱嘢，唔落糖。茶會蓋過糖漿嘅味，所以凍檸水就好。但係糖漿好肥，糖漿佢係即係一杯入面，佢個整法係一杯入面，例如有3/10，10/3係熱開水啦，跟住其他都係糖，跟住咁樣溝，所以好肥。近2年我都因為想健康啲，所以飲熱檸茶，唔落糖呢。以前基本上都係飲熱華田，熱華田好味啊，或者好立克啦。呢兩個都好味。雙重暴擊，非脂加肌肉痛。Oh no！ 飲水，我都飲啖水先。 好辣黑都好正，不過恆霜大家中唔中意？我未食過，我未試過。恆霜係咩？哦，原來飲品嚟嘅，我都未飲過。恆霜有人話似曱甴藥味，不過我自己覺得 OK。係咪白色有少少朱古力味嘅嘢？雖然一定唔係首選。未試過。幾個人都幾用，夠多時間就一樣。杏仁味。如果齋杏仁嘅話 OK。但係如果將杏仁撈落嘢飲度，我就會接受唔到嗰隻味，唔知點解。係。I see。唔會話好難飲嘅。杏霜西洋菜蜜，我想跳海都似乎好少人飲呢。點解我一個都未聽過？一個都未聽過啊！好，係咪以前嘅嘢飲特別名稱嚟㗎？佛跳牆呢個我聽過，但我唔知係咩嚟。上跳海即係滾水蛋。咁得意嘅一個名，和尚跳海。和尚跳海，即係隻蛋代表個和尚，係跳咗落海。好得意啊！一杯滾水，再打隻生雞蛋落去，可以加少少糖漿嚟，加少少糖嚟飲。I see。蛋花甜湯係咪？係咧，係咪同一樣嘢嚟嘅？ 我都覺得麻麻地，始終不及奶茶同朱古力好飲。而家要搵到茶記會沖呢個應該有啲難。我以為係糖水嚟嘅添。頭先講嘅茶，上間蜜茶都超正。蜜茶都幾好味。紅豆鮮奶未試過，紅豆鮮奶我未試過。去貓咖啡飲咗杯奶味中帶啲紅豆嘅甘甜，好似幾好飲啊！喺蜜茶之前去日本自駕遊，我哋第一站會去超市買一箱24支嘅蜜茶，一路慢慢飲。哇，好似紅豆冰酒冰一樣啦，我都未試過紅豆冰。係咯，好超啊！抹茶，抹茶如果齋飲嘅話，我覺得麻麻地。如果超市啲蜜茶可以平到50日元一支。唔討厭，不過都唔偏好。蜜茶其實都唔錯，我鍾意嗰種回甘。冬天飲正到傻。我發現我冇乜點飲嘢飲，好多好飲嘅嘢飲我都未試過，覺得唯一試過，我覺得都幾好味嘅凍飲呢，係啦，幾好味嘅凍飲係荔枝玉露，同埋之前去唔知去邊度食米線嘅嗰間嘢，有個嘢飲叫做咩啊？薄荷朱古力嘅嘢飲， 薄荷朱古力。哎呀，荔枝玉露好味啊！雲貴 X 靚啲。先休息啦。其實都差唔多啦，我覺得今日都4點啦，唔想面對，加油啊！你差唔多12點。你時時返去會買到 X 嘅荔枝玉露飲，雖然唔知係咪台主講嗰隻。辛苦啦大家，冇冷氣。開風扇啦，開風扇啦，好慘。熱到黐線喎！去大廳冇冷氣先。開風扇啦！不過香港真係熱到爆，熱到爆炸。心靜，比較心靜戰略。開咗3次。當人類嘅意志足夠強大，係可以支援自己。都係開風扇，其他房冷氣 share。其實都可以開風扇，最好再開一把充電式風扇都幾靚。尋晚都係咁過。希望你冷氣快啲整好啦，真係辛苦啊！開窗咯，開風扇開窗咯，雖然我覺得好似冇乜用。你哋換部新冷氣，好得開唔開窗都係咁焗，我覺得。間房對住樹林，開窗好多蚊蚊飛入嚟。Oh no！ 哎呀，咁唯有開風扇。辛苦你啦。大家都差唔多。而家呢度多唔多昆蟲？唔係話好多， 但係因為搬咗之後，我呢邊係我而家坐緊呢個位係對住正一正個窗，對住條街啊！所以就算我而家拉咗窗簾之後，都 feel 到啲太陽好猛。去到下晝嘅時候咯，特別熱咯。但係昆蟲就唔多，入夜就唔開得窗，好似太陽咁溫暖。好啦，咁今日就去到咁多啦，辛苦晒大家啦，早啲休息。個廣告係咯，呢啲太陽咁溫暖，掉咗。OK，係啊，保重啊！辛苦晒，世上最好嘅菲娜，辛苦晒啦！聽日返學，大家工作加油，返學加油！就嚟到我啦！你賣廣告，辛苦啦！但係聽日要燒腦啊！呢幾日都好燒腦啊！唞完先再做咯。好啦，我哋聽日見啦，大家晚安，早唞，發個好夢，拜拜。開顧自己係老師就搞笑啦。OK， 拜拜。